till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the bag. Horse stock is a tag.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Protocol 36. Today I wanted to discuss where Peter Parker is during the events of Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a like, as it will help the channel out. Now, we do hear Peter talking to Miles in the beginning of the trailer, but never see him, since this will be about Miles becoming his own Spider-Man. But it has a lot of people worried of where Peter is and thinking that he might be dead or something. Now let's be honest, I don't think Peter is dead, as I think it would be too early to kill off Insomniac's version of Peter, who is considered to be one of the best interpretations of the character. Insomniac are smarter than this, and I trust them not to do that. I understand why people think this though, and that's because in the Ultimate Universe, the universe where Miles was introduced, Peter Parker died fighting the Green Goblin, then led to Miles taking up the mantle of Spider-Man after Peter's death. Not to mention the animated film, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, also explored Miles' origin story, where Miles' version of Peter Parker also died, but was killed off by Kingpin instead. However, why do I think Peter won't die in this standalone game? The reason is because of Jefferson Davis, Miles' father. He died in the last game, giving Miles the motivation he needs to become Spider-Man. Not to mention, Peter needs to go up against a version of Venom and the Green Goblin, as teased in the post-credit scene. This game is a standalone, and not a sequel, as stated by Insomniac. Think of this as a taste of what's to come for Marvel Spider-Man 2. So if Peter isn't dead, where is he? The popular theory that's going around is that Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales takes place during the events of Spider-Geddon, where Insomniac's version of Peter Parker is helping out other Spider people from the Spider-Verse to fight against the Inheritors, as he told Miles if there's any emergencies while he was gone, Miles should try and protect the city. Now this would make perfect sense if it wasn't for one slight problem, and that is Miles' suit. You see, when Peter went off to fight against the Inheritors, he didn't make Miles his black and red suit, at least not at that point. We can tell because later in the series he actually meets the original Miles Morales. I was impressed by his suit, and also said that he might make his Miles that suit when he gets back, which we see in the trailer. Miles is wearing it, swinging around with it. Insomniac could retcon it, and probably will, but something tells me that they won't, but I could be wrong. The other possibility is that Peter is helping out the Avengers or the Fantastic Four. Now, we don't have a lot of references of Marvel's first family in this universe, other than their suits and a few quick notes in Peter's apartment. It could be possible, but I find it unlikely also. Peter helping out the Avengers does make more sense, as we know Peter has met characters like Captain America, Iron Man, possibly Black Panther and more. My good friend Marco also agreed in my last video that he could possibly be working with the Avengers or the Fantastic Four, and it will be a neat way to tie in with Marvel's Avengers game, since we know that they will have DLCs exclusive to the PlayStation 4, which would make a lot of sense if those were Spider-Man related, as Spider-Man is now a PlayStation exclusive franchise, and both Marvel's Avengers and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales are coming out later this year. This is definitely a possibility, and we have to wait and see to find out. For it to make sense, those missions will have to take place in different locations from New York, which would explain why Peter isn't helping Miles out when he lives and protects New York. The other location Peter could be is Symkaria. I believe this and the Avengers theory makes the most sense, as Mary Jane said in the Silver Lining DLC that she will be going to Symkaria to report what's going on, as there's a lot of trouble going on there. So Mary Jane could possibly call Peter to go and meet her at Symkaria for backup. So Peter would go to Symkaria to make sure that the woman he cares about the most is safe, and trusting Miles once again to protect New York. And hopefully the ending of Miles Morales PS5 also sets up Marvel Spider-Man 2. But what do you guys think? Where do you think Peter is? Do you agree that he might be in the mission with the Avengers or possibly in Symkaria? Or you think I'm way off? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, please like, and want more, subscribe to begin Protocol 36.